Brian, as you can see Brian, I'm here on Dodge Road, and as you can see behind me, a Jeep Liberty struck this house behind me and caused enough damage where the front part of the foundation caved in. Police believe 3 suspects were involved in this incident. According to police, a few days ago, a Jeep Liberty was stolen in Hamden by 3 different suspects. Those 3 different suspects then drove the vehicle to Clinton, where they then stole 2 additional vehicles. They then took those 3 stolen vehicles and drove to Old Saybrook to steal even more vehicles. When they tried to steal a vehicle at 3 a.m., the car that they were trying to steal's alarm went off, and they then fled the scene. A witness saw these suspects trying to break into the car and steal it, and then called police and let them know what they were looking for. The suspects then fled on I-95, where they were intercepted by state police, where state police got into a pursuit and got into a chase with them. Then the 3 suspects exited on exit 56 in Brantford, where one of them crashed into a Dunkin' Donuts, and that driver was able to escape on foot. One of the other drivers was able to escape and evade police, and the 3rd driver made it all the way to East Haven and was able to get here on Dodge Road, where he lost control and crashed into this house behind me. And as you can see, the car has since been removed. We have found out that there was a family in here. There was a mom, a dad, and a little girl here, and we found out that they were okay and sleeping this morning, and they are unharmed, and everyone is okay in the house. And state police are urging, if you have any information, to call them about this incident. And also in Clinton, the police said that the 2 cars that were stolen were left with the cars unlocked and the keys inside. So let this incident serve as a friendly reminder to make sure that you leave your cars unlocked and your keys out of the car. Reporting live from East Haven, I'm Cliff Nadell for QNN.
Brian, one of those cars came barreling into this home right here behind me on Dodge Avenue. The foundation of the home is completely wrecked and the car has since been removed. So far, there are 3 suspects in this case. However, this story actually begins a few days prior in Hamden, when the 3 suspects stole a car and drove it up to Clinton. Once they made it to Clinton, they then stole 2 more cars, having traveled just south into Old Saybrook. Once in Old Saybrook, they attempted to steal another car. However, the car alarm went off at around 3 a.m. this morning. That's when a neighbor called the police, giving information of those 3 cars. The 3 suspects then traveled southbound on I-95, being chased by Troop F of the state police. Now, the 3 cars then got off exit 56 earlier today. One of the vehicles crashed into an embankment at a Dunkin' Donuts parking lot. The driver of that car then fled. The other 2 vehicles continued on Route 1 into East Haven. At that point, those two cars, one of which crashed into this house right behind me. The driver of that vehicle also fled the scene, while the driver of the 3rd vehicle then continued on. None of the 3 suspects have been caught yet. There were no injuries reported to the public or police troops at this time. If you have any information of the drivers or have seen anything, we urge you to call the state police. Police have notified us that the reported cars stolen were all unlocked, some of which even had the keys inside. Now, that is just a friendly reminder to keep cars locked up at night, especially around the holidays. Again, a live look at this house. The family of this home, a mother, a father, and a young son, are all okay. Reporting live from East Haven, I'm Owen Kingsley, Q30 News.
Brian, I'm here on Dodge Avenue in East Haven in front of the house where a stolen car has crashed, destroying the deck and even destroying a little bit of the foundation. You can even see inside the family's belongings. That's how much of the foundation was destroyed. Now let's take you back earlier this week. About 2 days ago, a Jeep Liberty was stolen in Hamden by at least 3 suspects. Over the course of the next few days, those suspects made their way down to Clinton, where the suspects stole 2 more cars and then eventually made their way to Old Saybrook. When they were in Old Saybrook, they attempted to steal another car. However, the alarm went off and they escaped. A neighbor heard the alarm go off, called 911, and gave the description of the cars. That's a Mercury Mariner, a Toyota Camry, and a Jeep Liberty. Police attempted a traffic stop to stop these 3 suspects or more. However, they kept driving through, and so a chase began. The 3 cars exited I-95 southbound at exit 56 in Brantford. The Mercury Mariner crashed into an embankment at a Dunkin' Donuts in the parking lot. The building was unharmed. The driver of that car was able to get away. Now, the two other cars continued at high speeds. The police did not continue the chase as they deemed it too unsafe, as these cars were going over 100 miles an hour. However, eventually the police received a call that one car had crashed into the house. As you see here behind me, that car has been towed away. That driver was also able to get away. The third car, the driver of the Toyota, was able to get away. The location of all three of these suspects or more is unknown. Now, we found out that there was a family inside the house here when it crashed, two parents and their child. They were unharmed. They have been relocated. Police say that the three cars were all unlocked, and the two cars in Clinton had their keys inside. So police are urging you to, when you leave your car, take your keys inside with you and lock your vehicles. If anybody has more information on this situation, please contact state police. Reporting live from East Haven, I'm Connor Voss, QNN News.